Hey, 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 CEO Chicks. It is Alkia Waller, Director of Culture here at CEO Chicks. I am so excited today. We got another one of our CEO Chick chats. Hold on, let me let Yesenia in. As you guys come in, drop those names. Let's see here. Let's go ahead. Let me get her in real quick. All right, awesome. Okay, there we go. Hey, as you guys come in, we are so glad you guys are here with us. Hey, hey, hey.
How are
Happy
you?
Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, girl.
How you doing
Happy-
today?
Oh, I don't know what's wrong. There you go.
Uh-oh. I had to make sure this time I put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
hey, as you guys join us, make sure you just drop what you do, what you need, because listen, it's always someone here to connect you with what you need. So drop what you need, what you do. We love it. Hey, I am so excited.
I'm
What's going
so
on,
excited for
Yesenia?
today. Yes, I am so excited with what everyone's about to hear, learn. I mean, it's always a vibe doing a CEO Chick Chat.
Absolutely. Always, always. We have our amazing guest, Rachel. We're going to give her some time to log in and jump on with us. And so, for you guys that are just joining us for the first time, our CEO Chick Chats highlights our amazing members that we have a part of this organization, and just to highlight, their business, what they're doing. And we are so excited. This is what it's all about: collaborating, creating, and dominating together, building each other up. And I'm excited. I'm excited about you guys getting to know Rachel and a little bit more about who she is and what she brings. um, how about you? What's going on with you as we wait for Rachel to get in? Let me just see, make sure I am. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Let's see if she joined us yet so I can make sure I get her in.
Maybe because she
Awesome,
can
awesome.
probably just like request to join. It'll probably be easier. That's how I got in.
Got you. I made you a moderator as well. If you could send her over that then.
Let me see.
No, that's fine. Yeah, because I don't have any over here.
No, it doesn't allow me here to add anyone.
No worries. Let me see if I see, because she haven't joined in yet. So we'll just
Well, in the meantime, while she gets in, let's talk a little bit about the CEO Chicks
yes.
community. It's just such an honor to serve with so many amazing women that are really led, that lead actually.
Hmm.
Um, I'm excited with what we are starting to do with these live chats. Like our intention is to really, like you said, highlight like all of the amazing business women, entrepreneurs that are a part of our organization.
Hmm.
It's, there are just so much people that haven't even heard of us, right? Haven't even heard about the CEO Chicks, but I mean, not only are we like growing in our careers, but we're growing personally, we're growing spiritually. It's been, such an amazing time with everyone and getting to know everyone else. So I'm excited.
Absolutely. It looks like we have Rachel. She's in the chat. So
Yeah.
I am. Here she goes. She's joining us. Yay. Awesome. Awesome. All right. She just joined. Hey,
Hey, ladies.
how are
I,
you?
listen, I'm doing great. I apologize. I guess I have more than one account. So all this time, I'm like, this account. I'm like, wait, I'm just waiting on you guys to log in. And sure enough, so nonetheless, we're here now. So I'm just
We're
grateful.
here.
to-
Exactly. Exactly. We're so glad you are here with us.
Thank you. Likewise. Hi,
Mhm.
Sophia.
Hi, Rachel. We're so excited. We finally got you in.
Yes. My apologies. I'm like social media. I was thinking, I was like, when was the last time I've been on a Facebook Live? And it
IG.
has been
Look,
it's
look, you sound like me. We're on IG Live.
Yeah.
I'm messing with you. No, no, I'm messing with her. No, because that's something I would say.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to have you with us today. I mean, wow, you are a powerhouse, another powerhouse female here. And, you're a community advocate, money mindset coach. You're also an intercessor. Your first generational college graduate. Like, that's amazing. I mean, I I'm just excited for you. So let us know a little bit more about yourself so that everyone can meet you.
Yes. So, again, my name is Rachel Jean. I am the CEO and co-founder of RNG Global. We have a division called Envision Wealth, where we talk about basically the education and just the idea of helping people with financial freedom. And that stems from my experiences growing up as first generation Haitian American, also having to navigate my own way through just life in general. And I don't take any of it for granted. I am just beyond, when I think about my journey with where my life has been and how God has just moved through not just me, but just the people that He's connected me to, it's only Him that can get the glory. And when I think about the journey with CEO Chicks, funny enough, that too was spirit led. Originally, when I first heard about CEO Chicks, I had connected with one of the coaches, Coach Katia, and
Okay.
we've known each other for years.
Mhm.
And I don't know, like God just used her. She just randomly was like, "Hey, I'm a part of this organization. You should come." And I just remember, I want to say that was 2023,
Mhm.
and something happened. She had an emergency, so she couldn't be there. But a lot of her mentees were there, and I connected with her, and I got to meet you, Akia, for the first time.
Yeah.
And really the rest is history. And one thing that I love about this organization is the sisterhood, the fact that you all are faith-based. There's also this level of structure that you provide as far as CEO Chicks, and just the education that's provided. And it's what was needed for me in that time, because a lot was happening. I was, again, newly married, I was actually just, I was a pastor's wife for the first time, so that was new. Blending families, also dealing with a mother who has dementia. So there's
Mhm.
just been all of these layers. And I just find it so beautiful how God will just use people along your path
Mhm.
intentionally to connect you while you're on this journey. So, and I'm blessed to have people in my life, and also to connect with you all, and Coach Colleen and all the others who've just helped me on this journey.
I absolutely love it. I mean, not only is it where we help with the business side of it, right?
Mhm.
But we want your marriage strong. We
Mm,
want your relationships strong with your children, within ministry. It's just so amazing. Like you said, I mean, you said it perfectly. The divine connections. I know this is definitely God. I say it all the time
and
that this is God ordained. Um, but that is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So, where are you on your journey? Like, what? where you're at on your journey right now within business? What would you say, what stands out to you in this season in your business right now?
So in our business, so one of the things I will say, I have this thing about me where I just dive in and I go full fledged, and I'm like, all right, God, you take the wheel, especially when he's navigating the path for me. Um, y- while I was in ministry, and this was just me being very transparent, I put my business, on standby. And I
Mm-hmm.
made ministry primarily my focal point. Just
Hmm.
because there was just a lot that was happening, again, fairly new. And I didn't really understand the concept of marketplace in ministry. I
Hmm.
was one of those people who understood, okay, well, that can actually be blended together. Like
Hmm.
you don't have to compartmentalize that.
Absolutely.
So it was a struggle at first, to be
Hmm.
quite frank. And I had told myself, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to lose myself in this. I'm not going to, I can still do all the things that I'm navigating and be the great wife, be the great entrepreneur, and all this other stuff. And I kid you not, it's like this vision where, I don't know if you remember this, but it's like those spinning plates where you have like all these plates spinning, and then all of a sudden, the plates start to fall.
Yeah.
And they start to break. So that's kind of what happened. So I'm literally right now picking up the piece where God is like, this is what you need to focus on. I didn't tell you to carry all these different loads to carry.
Hmm.
Like somehow I got lost in the aspect of just the grandiose of it all, where I picked up things that wasn't necessarily for me to pick up. And it caused me to be drained, right? And I just couldn't focus
Hmm.
on I couldn't focus on the business in essence. Um,
Hmm.
now where we're at, and okay, we kind of mentioned it because we were talking about manna earlier. Like, man, we just need the manna for
The manna for today.
today. Like,
Exactly.
forget about yesterday.
This
Forget
daily bread
about
today. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
right. Forget about the past. Like it's there's something in the now. There's a shift.
Right.
There's a transition, and sometimes we're so caught up in, okay, well, Lord, what is that going to look like? I need the pieces. Myself, I am a problem solver. I find that one of my gifts is I can look at a situation and I feel like God will give me the blueprint. And then I just somehow know how to structure it and just, solve the problems to wherever the issues are. Um, well, at this moment, our transition is to focus on ministry, but in a new way, and
Okay.
not
Love
going to
it.
be within the four walls. It's not the traditional traditional ministry, but I feel like God is navigating us in a new territory that is completely unfamiliar. It's completely out of my comfort zone, out of my husband's comfort zone. But the thing is, when God shifts you, he sustains you,
Well,
right?
I think also he's
Absolutely.
trying to let you release the control, right? To
Mm.
go back to what you were saying, it's a season that I know way too well. I think that a lot of the times we're so, like you said, problem solvers, we get things done. And that's a control, right? That we have. And I feel like we're in a season where God says, you need to trust in me. Like, for
Mm.
example, I was in a season where my bank account was full, right? Like where my savings account was so good, I had no economical worries or stress. And I remember 2 years ago, God said, I am going to remove that safety net that you have.
Wow.
Right. And my safety net was the money. My safety net was like the comfort of knowing that whatever I want, I'll buy or I have control of. And God is like, no, I need you to be present in this season and go to like a higher faith, right? A higher faith in growth and learning to trust me.
Yeah.
And when you said all those plates were falling down, I think it's that we get so desperate. We get so desperate to just make sure things are going the way we know how it has to go, because
Yep.
in our mindset, we have a plan, right? And this is what I need to do to get this result, right?
Right.
And if things don't go this way, I'm not going to get the result that I want. But God is saying, I
Mm.
want to give you the result that I have for you, right? And not the result that you want, because my results are a lot better. So I think that while it was this season has been challenging for many, and for you, like you said, that all those, plates were falling, it is necessary, because I feel like God wants to give us like new plates, right?
Yes.
Something new, something that's just, his way. So I totally relate to you.
You said
When you guys were talking, all I could hear was every good thing is not a God thing.
mm.
Every good thing is not a God thing. And then once you said, what did you say, Yesenia? It's just like when God is just leading us to new territory, like you said, Rachel, um, it's you have to trust him,
Yeah. And the
period. Like
thing
you
is,
just have to trust him because he has far more greater plans.
yeah.
So
And
that's all.
we get so desperate, right? Because we're so used to being in control that we start picking
Mhm.
up things that we don't need to pick up, right? Because we're
Right.
like, wait a minute. At least in my situation, I was like, financially, if I can't get it this way, I'm gonna hustle. Like it has to be this way or this way. So I start to pick up different things that weren't supposed to be in front of me or in my plate, because I'm desperate and I'm trying to control the situation. And it's like, no, we gotta let go.
So
Mm.
Rachel, now that you are in this new space, keep telling us what now that God has showed you in this new space, what you guys are doing. Well, you really don't know. So it's really like in a trusting season, like take this step. Like all we have to do is obey and
Mhm.
he'll keep giving us a step. So
So it's interesting you say that. So we actually did like a 40-day consecration. And
awesome.
for those of you who don't know what consecration is, it's just being intentional about seeking God's presence and being in his word, knowing his voice. Sometimes it's fasting and just, again, dying the flesh. And I will say, I prepared myself prior to that. And I'm a journalist. I journal, I scribe. God speaks to me very loudly. My level of discernment, a lot of times it could be through dreams, it could be through open vision, it can be literally just through scribing. But prior to this transition, God was already downloading things, and he was already telling me things that I needed to do with the business, with ministry and all these things. So like I mentioned, we've recently transitioned, like literally this month, out of traditional ministry. So I was kind of confused by it, because I'm like, well, God, where did you, I mean, exactly what territory do you want me to apply this in? Because I thought this was for this moment. I thought this was for this territory. And he's like, no, we, God will call you out of a situation.
Mm-hmm.
He'll send you out. But I know that right now he's going before us. And, myself and my husband, we're going to have an announcement, a big announcement on November 25th on social media. So please
Yay.
keep note of that.
Now, do y'all have, is it going to be on your page, a specific page? Is it your page or is it your business page? Where's this big news coming from?
It will be on our personal page. So my IG is at Rachel Purino, both on Instagram and Facebook. My husband is also on Instagram at David Pirino. So we will have that announcement there.
Yay.
Yep. So the big announcement is on November 25th. And there are still things that I'm still called to. So for example, intercession, that is something that is embedded in me. Like I
Mhm.
choose it, it chose me. And God reminded me that that's still an assignment. Like it doesn't matter
Mhm.
territory, right? And you're
Mhm.
not called by a title. You're called by what I've placed in you, the gifts that I've placed in you. So I recently created a hub, an intercession hub called Healing Elevation Revelation, and it's an invitation to for women who are. It's a community of women who are growing in their faith, growing in their spirituality, growing in prayer. And yeah, we just come together and intercede for one another. So that is one of the other things that I have recently created. Is even with my business journey, I still do the education component with the, with
Sure.
and even with health, annuities. So that does not change that. I'm an actual licensed professional. So that
Mhm.
I continue to do. But God has me on a path right now that, like I said, it's unfamiliar. It's
Yeah.
uncomfortable. So when I tell you being on this live right now, I'm just like, all right, God, I see you. I just got to be obedient.
Uh-huh.
I got to trust the process. Uh, so, maybe this is the coming out moment. Maybe God knew,
Yes, I'm
hey,
coming out. Hey,
Yeah.
I want
I
the
want
world
the world
to know.
to,
Yeah.
I
so,
absolutely love it.
Well,
yes.
let me ask a question. Now that you feel you're in like this coming out season, I feel that many women feel lost or like unsure when they're like coming out of like, old seasons where they don't know like what to expect.
Yeah.
What signs helped you to realize where and how God was shifting you?
Mm. So I feel like I have a bit of I don't call it the cheat sheet, but and I don't talk about it because it's something that I'm still understanding about myself. And and it's so funny because I was like, Lord, do you want me to talk about this? But I've been called a prophet. And a prophet just means that we all have to a certain degree a prophetic gift. If you are of Christ, you're a believer, we are examples of our Father, right? We are creators. So um in my situation, God will always give me some type of indicator, whether it's through my dreams, whether it's through impressions, feelings. I will say this throughout the year, I kept professing that there was going to be a transition. I kept
Mhm.
professing that there was going to be a shift. I kept professing that there was going to be a change. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I don't want to get.
It's okay.
Car, you're gonna make me
I love
cry
it.
here. You're gonna make me cry on live.
And no, I love it.
I'm
God
so.
is doing a new thing.
It's hard because even when there's still the human aspect of it. There's still a
Absolutely.
feeling that you process. There's still grieving. And I will tell you, God was so faithful. He let me know early, and he let me know by my feelings and by just the words that I was prophesying. And
Mhm.
and I'm sorry, it's so real. We're in the now. So you're
Absolutely.
raw. But even when he gives you the indicator, you still don't know. There's still this part of you that wants to hold on to the familiar.
Mhm.
There's part of you that wants to hold on to just what you know. And I want to encourage, excuse me, I just want to encourage any woman, any person that is in a season of transition to just know that you're not lost. Know that you're not behind. Know that you're not forgotten, and know that you're in position for our Father is a faithful Father. And
Yes, he is.
sometimes the test is just knowing that God is standing next to you. Like, don't forget him.
Mhm.
Get him in the process and trust him in uncharted territories because
Mm.
he is so faithful. Yesenia said it so like eloquently when she said that sometimes because we are the problem solver, we want control and we want it our way and we know what the outcome's going to be. But God has something so great. He has something that's
Mhm.
beyond our wildest imagination. If we would just be willing to just
Yeah.
let it go and see what it looks like. See what it looks like to just trust him beyond what you are familiar with. See
Mm.
what he would do in your life. And don't
Mhm.
get me wrong, there has been so many oppositions. I'm not gonna, like, when I say so many oppositions, our health has been attacked. Like you hear it in my voice. My husband, I didn't tell you guys this, but he was in the emergency room like 2 days ago. It's just been a constant fight. But man, when I tell you the light that's within us, when I tell you the Holy Spirit that constantly reminds us who we are, who we is,
Absolutely.
belong to, God is just so faithful. So I just want to again, do not be afraid of the unknown. God is
Mm-mm.
already with us in this process. Will we abide? Will we obey is the question. So,
That part.
I just, you ladies are amazing. I love y'all. I thank you for this
We love you.
You
Oh
guys
my
are like,
God.
I'm
I,
like, this is supposed to be like all about her business, but the
this
intercessor
is,
role came out like more
so,
just like so authentic. It's so real.
I
It's
love
so
it.
true. Like everything that you actually spoke about is something that I feel like I'm living in this season too. So just to hear that
mm,
there is new territory, that there
Yeah.
is, the newness of God in everything that he does is hopeful.
Yeah. I love it.
Yeah,
is
I love it.
encourages
I
us.
absolutely love it. Oh my goodness. And I'm just excited about what God is going to continue to do in you and through you and your husband. And yeah, just like you said, just knowing that God, we are called according to his purpose, right? And when we keep him at the forefront, he always goes before us. He always make every crooked place straight. I don't no weapon formed against us
and
shall
so,
prosper,
come
right? I
on.
don't period. Like I don't care. It won't prosper,
No,
and so I'm excited. Thank you so much for all of that,
that was so
Rachel.
good.
Oh my God.
So good. And like Rachel said, I think like her, I came in with this mindset, or I grew up with this mindset that you couldn't mix faith and the marketplace together, right? And that business had to be away, separated from the church, and that is not true. That is the opposite. Like we are light in middle of the darkness, and our light should shine everywhere we go, especially the marketplace. So
Exactly.
wow, it was powerful having you,
Absolutely.
Rachel. We're so excited for you, where God is taking you, what you're doing, and we can't wait for you to share more of that with the
Yes.
CEO chicks and everybody out there.
Speaking of, can we just like hype up Coach Colleen and
Yes.
CEO Chick? I see
Yes.
her on here with the comments. Listen, this is the incubator. Ladies, if you are in the marketplace, if you are an entrepreneur, even if right now you don't know what your call is, but you know that you're called to something that is greater, that is beyond a 9 to 5, and you want something that is faith-based, again, it's CEO is the place. It is the incubator.
Yes.
It is iron sharpening iron.
That's
And
right.
you just got to be in the room. Sometimes you think, I mean, there has been moments where I'm not going to lie, I've been intimidated to like come in the room. And God's like, no, you better log on. You better jump on that Zoom meeting. You better get it together.
Yes.
You're supposed to
Yes,
be here.
absolutely.
So
That's right.
I challenge the woman who is watching this live,
Yes.
just follow. follow, subscribe, like get in the room, get amongst women who are just doing great things, doing big things, doing things on a level where they're not stopping the cap that has been placed on their lives. Like you're doing some major things within the community, and you're also serving, and you're also, again, you're just living by faith. So again, I'm just encouraged by what you ladies bring to the table, and I can't wait to share more with you. I can't.
Yes,
I'm
our
so
love to
excited.
Coach
This is
Holly.
what it's about.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I put my phone, my phone on do not disturb. Why
Yeah.
is it doing
Okay.
this? But anyway, yes, that is absolutely amazing. We appreciate you being on with us. We love you. We value you. And we are just excited about this announcement. I'm definitely going to be tuning in.
Thank you,
Yes,
All
ladies.
and
right.
please share. Feel free to share your announcement on Circle. Circle is for all our CEO Chick members,
Oh,
even those who
yes.
aren't are in a member. We want you to be members, but you'll get all the information there. So if you can share your big surprise there, like please do. We want to cheer you on.
Yes,
Absolutely. Because
you
we
will do.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You guys make sure y'all stay connected with us at CEO Chicks. We are definitely here to collaborate, create, and dominate with you. We want to do it together. Like you said, iron sharpening iron, that is what we do. And yeah, we look forward to see what else God is going to do in your life, Rachel, and in
Thank
your business. Thank
you.
you so much.
All right,
All
ladies.
right.
All right, Yesenia. All right, you guys. Thank y'all for joining in for our CEO Chick chat. And we'll see you guys next time.
All
Bye,
right,
guys.
ladies. Y'all
Bye.
soon.
All right, love.